What's up everybody? What's up Super Lusty TV? What's up Ellie Wynn? Insizable electric beings indeed. So, got this awesome 43% waning crescent. We got Earthshine, like Darkseid to show. Got Aldebaran, the star coming up, the follower, or the Eye of Taurus, at the foot of the moon. Can't get it both in the same frame, but definitely I'll move over to Aldebaran for a moment. It's gonna be a freaking awesome show, you know. Can get it kicked it off right. But I'm gonna try and keep it about an hour so I don't pass out on y'all. Hope everybody's had a great week. It's been a long day, but feeling good. Always when we got this moon. Clear indications of electric scarification. Once again, Copernicus, very easy to spot. And what do we got at the bottom? Clavius just in shadow, Tycho half in shadow. At the top, you got Plato coming up against the Terminator line, moving into Sinus Iridum, north of Mare Imbrium. And at the very top, we got some cool features as well. So just getting some super wide shots right here first, and then we'll zoom in and get some nice detail. Definitely got some cloud chasers, so I'm gonna be wary. Yo, how's it going there, Fred? Nice to see ya. Happy to bring it to y'all. You can see the clouds just moved in again, so as it rises, it shall follow. song find its way until the hard drive's done. You'll find, bring the wine, tell it the time until the twilight's gone. You're well, built just with like fools, just with bug cool chicks. They don't mind nothing towards their phone lips. Gonna run away, real wild, separate well, sin wild, well. Gonna get the wall, it's a big old trap. Gonna get the wall, it's a phone, get it, good, get it, good, get it, good, get it, good, get it. Data highlights, the night is on, find its way until the hot drive's done. It's fine, finger wine, until the time, until the twilight's gone. You're well, said you're well, said fight fool, it's just with love and cool chicks. Do not mind, plug it into Wednesday phone. Gonna pay real wild till well, said why will, why still well, till I come this here, get it good, get it, get it, get it, get it good, get it good, get it good, get it good, get it. Yo, what's up everybody? What's up Lost Brooklyn and Valeria and Tom? And anybody else joining? I think, Duplicate too. Hope y'all are having a great day and night. I'm getting eaten alive by the mosquitoes. I wish I could say I didn't break a sweat today, but it was cooking. We got this gorgeous waning crescent moon, the first crescent. Yesterday was 53, right now it's 42.8. We got this earth chime and Aldebaran. Really cool setup. It's chrome fantastic. In reverse, I'm driven along, long way. Yeah. You took my love, you took my love, you took my love away. I'm driven along, long way. You took my love, you took my love, you took my love away. I'm driven along, that's my ride. You took my love, you took my love, you took my love. It's only attention. Chrome fantastic. It's only in reverse. I'm driven along, that's my ride. You took my love, you took my love, you took my love. You can't your ass I'm driven along, You took my love, you took my love, you took my love. I'm driven along, that way. You took my love, you took my love, you took my love away. It's only a test. Chrome fantastic. It's only a test. I'm driven along, long way. You took my love, you took my love, you took my love today. Gas, it's only a test. Step on the gas, it's only sitting in the backseat, 70 attention, chrome fantastic. Fold your viewer in reverse. I'm driven along, I'm driven along, I'm driven along, long way. You took my love, you took my love, you took my love today. I just keep going through the versions of Chrome Fantastic, sorry. It's like, which one is this? I haven't even heard that one in a long time. Alright, let's switch this one up. So zoomed in one level here. Get some quick shots of Copernicus and Tycho and Sinus Iridum. Let's do it. Yo, what's up, Jello? More Jello, please. And also, what's up, Cyclic Visuals? Supernova. 10,000 days on Earth, I've waited all alone to trip. 10,000 days on Earth, I've played along while the record skips. And all I've got to say, we all rock the same. Oh, all I got to say, we all rock the same. Come on, high, floating slow, the desert sounds. Just a whisper from your thunder, just the crackling of the rain. Don't go missing in the splendor, try to capsize my brain. lecture. Formidable opponent, you can walk out. Formidable opponent, think you have the choice. Float, the moon is calling, a souvenir, as soon as rescue, I hope you near. Left fixing the phone, mixing your liquids, now you're left for dead, just pay your debts. Float, the moon is calling, a souvenir, as soon as rescue, I hope you near. Left fixing the phone, mixing your liquids, now you're left for dead, just pay your debts. Float, the moon is calling, a souvenir, as soon as rescue, I hope you near. Left fixing the phone, mixing your liquids, now you're left for dead, just pay your debts. Float, a formidable opponent, an angry crackpot, formidable opponent, dangerous lecture, formidable opponent, you can walk out. Formidable opponent, think you have the choice. Formidable opponent, angry crackpot, formidable opponent, dangerous lecture. Formidable opponent, you can walk out. Formidable opponent, think you have the choice. I was stolen by the rock star. Don't know what you're killing for. Staring up at the familiar lights, enormous. Don't make me pay the cost. Don't wanna live another day, of course. But what does it all mean? Is it all just one bad dream? I'm trying to forgive, locking my lips to break them apart. Your time is in orbit, sparkling tricks too sweet and small. What's up, everybody? Again, that super cool region, Montes Recti, north of Mare Imbrium, south of Mare Frigoris, looking again like an amazing word, but of course just an isolated mountain range. Copernicus was looking amazing, and now just let's check out Sinus Iridum, camera to directoscope, looking unbelievable tonight, can't even imagine. astounding quality. Just sitting here enjoying it with y'all. Kepler, Copernicus, and Aristarchus. Let's hang out here for a moment. I'm just recording some of this to the cam. Awesome straight line terminator cutting across Copernicus on the Apennine mountain range, and you can see this really long, almost sinuous rill, but underneath the surface, jutting out from the bottom of Sinus Iridum all the way across to the right, like a filamentary current. Hexagons everywhere, especially Copernicus, looking mighty hexagonal tonight, and every night. What else we got? Mare Humorum and Gassendi crater. Large mare with a crater preferentially on its rim, and then another tiny crater on the rim of that. Lots of signs of electric scarring. The race to space continue. Yo, what's going on, Andy Cowley? Alright, I'm gonna do another quick pan around and then we'll zoom in. Hanging out over here at Aristarchus Plateau, Herodotus crater, and Schroeder's Valley. Really cool view of it tonight, almost like we're on top. What's going on, somebody somewhere? Valeria, would it be hard to catch the ISS going by? It is pretty tough, I gotta be honest. Like, if I had a backyard that I had full view, like where I could rotate the scope a bunch, it would be a lot easier, but the ISS is just like, I was gonna say the ISRO, the ISS is just tough to kind of capture. There are a few people on Twitter, there's Christian Froschland, this German astrophotographer, maybe I'm saying his name wrong, but he takes pictures, he really tracks the ISS and takes amazing pictures of it pretty much daily. So it can be done, it's just a very complicated setup and you need really good tracking and time and great weather. The moon is a heck of a lot easier. But I will say I have a video of the ISS crossing in front of the moon in my transits folder. And what else? I've definitely caught the ISS a couple of times, at least 3 times, on similar occasions, on the similar playlist. Man, I can barely speak. So a quick note on Schroeder's Valley, that kind of sinuous rill that you see in the middle of the screen. Perfect evidence for electric scarification on the moon. A 150-kilometer long, snaking and then craning, come back around on the left, and curling back. Doesn't seem like it emanated from any sort of volcanic spout. Pretty fascinating feature, to be honest. Especially like when it resolves, you can kind of see that it forks off to the top. Almost looks like its own little branching dendrite. And it really has nothing to do with Herodotus to the right or Aristarchus, the top right. And then the kind of brightness around Aristarchus, thinking of electrostatic dust or outgassing, or is it, yeah, of different types of noble gases on the surface, the very thin lunar atmosphere. But Aristarchus crater looks much smaller at this angle. So we're going to keep going upwards, and I've started to notice this region to the north of Aristarchus really feeling like it's part of the Aristarchus plateau, but especially when you bump up the color, you can see it a lot better. So if I kind of do the contrast here, you'll see that it's this brownish region that seems to emanate upwards, and that portion is called, it's Prinz and Montes Harbinger, and Rima Krieger, Rima Artismovich, and Diaphantus. So it's a few features kind of stretched north. Really incredible. Oh hell yeah, Starlight Spectrum. I'm glad you're getting some awesome shots. What's happening, Justin T? Crazy on the pareidolia, right? Let's see. I want to get back up north here for a second to Sinus Iridum, because I know that this is a type of shot you rarely get. "3 a.m. on the dot. Chasing this moon, as always. Edge of space, edge of the moon. Whew. But it's still hot, man. I think the headphones too, and the screens, and the humidity all combined. But this is fun. It's like rogue astronomy. Where should we go? Let me know if you have a particular feature you want to head towards. Let's take a look at Gassendi. Am I crazy? It's Mare Humorum, and what is that? Yeah, it is Gassendi crater and Gassendi A to the north of Mare Humorum. And there's Doppelmayr, so let's zoom in here for a sec. Alright, let me throw up a label.
you want life, don't cling, don't cling. Let go, let go. How can I desire not to desire? How can I surrender myself when myself is precisely an urge to hold on, to cling to life, to continue to survive? I may be like a person who has a bad habit, as a result of which he is committing suicide. He knows that, but can't give it up, because the means of death are so sweet. The way the world actually is an enormously complex, interrelated organism. People undergoing shock, people locked in the colorless, monotonous corridors of mental institute. If you want life, don't cling, don't cling. Is that if you are really aware of your own inner workings, we didn't have some campaign to have an improved brain. When you see that there's nothing else, there's nothing else. If you want life, don't cling, don't cling.
TakeBackSpace. What's up, everybody? Great to have everybody here. So let's do like a close-up tour. It is really sharp right now. I'm just admiring this view, but I was going to type some labels, but I figured just let's go through. This is Longomontanus. This is this large crater, and it is 146 kilometers across. It says circular formation, crushing Longomontanus Z to the east, steep slopes supporting Montanari and Longomontanus D to the north, brown, and Longomontanus E and A to the northeast. High walls with terraces damaged. So there's a lot of stuff going on in this crater. To the left of it, let's see, what is it? This is called Wilhelm. Wilhelm looks like it has this kind of one large and one small crater. It also looks like a little creature, a little rabbit, deformed rabbit. Pareidolia strung right around here. You can see the humidity in the atmosphere, but it is so damn sharp. I love it. Here's an exceptional sinuous rail cutting right down the middle of the screen. And then cutting across are these two kind of stretchy, two kind of interesting craters, one in the light and one in the dark. Find the names of those two. So the dark one on the right say it's Cicus, and then to the left of it it's Keys. They're a couple. So the one that's really flat to the left is, I'm just trying to figure this out, it looks a little bit different. Yeah, that's Keys. And then Starlight, there is a cluster of stars adjacent to the moon, Aldebaran. That cluster, actually, let's see. What is it, H tau? Oh, it's just a, yeah, that looks really cool. The Pleiades is north, but it's a bit out of range, so I'm going to keep moving. So Keys and Cicus. Moving up here, this is that's Billy Aldous, right? Am I going crazy? Yeah, it is. This is the crater that kind of resides along the trails coming off of Tycho crater, and now I'm seeing where they are. Let's see if I can't get the contrast adjusted a little bit so you can see the two parallel light rays that emanate from Tycho crater, kind of just like a train track going from right to left or left to right across the screen. It's very faint, but it's cutting right through the Keys crater. And I'm going to put this Billy Aldous up. So I put the text right in the middle. Yeah, so Borealis crater, let's figure out some. Borealis is 61 kilometers across, 10,000 feet tall on the edge. Very noticeable central peak. And central peaks are one of those features of electric scarification, electric discharge machining, leaving the last remnant as it breaks. Oh no, clouds, don't do it. Sweet. Alright, let's get back to the view. Actually, we can get closer to Borealis for a second. Let's see what that looks like close up. It almost looks like it has a fuse, or just like a connector from the side. I feel like this could be a tiny bit sharper. But remember, it's not such a large crater, 61 kilometers, much smaller than Copernicus. Copernicus is much larger. Yeah, Copernicus is 95 kilometers. Oh man, I almost forgot, but yeah, the whole burning of the Amazon is really tragic. For just all night, I've been watching those reports, and that's not true. Actually, I watched it for a little bit, not all night, but recently, just seeing how tragic that is. But at the same time, maybe people really need a kick in the butt to get it moving. So I don't know. It's just amazing how evil continues to exist. Look at that. The air current. Maybe we'll live to see the day when enough people get it. So look at this amazing region. This is, like I said, Borealis, but above it are these couple of really cool features. I need to actually make it brighter. Yo, what's up, fantasy? Yeah, look at this stuff going on over here. All these little, like, sputter marks, tiny little mini craterlets, all connected by raised rails and ejecta, or whatever that really is, actually. It's just amazing to look at. Just a whole slew of different features all at once. So we'll keep cruising up towards. So we're at Borealis, and I want to go north. There's Guerrique and Peri and Mare Cognitum. That's where we're about to hit that. Oh damn, Starlight just said something great, which is Orion is coming up, so we'll get to see some M42, I hope. I'm still awake. I am slurring and getting a little sleepy, but let's keep moving. Half tired, half awake. Half tired, half awake. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, not a lunar wave, but definitely amazing atmospheric waves going on. Look at it. I think it's clouds too. Let's take a look at Sinus Iridum for a bit. Damn, it's crazy. I love the shot of Sinus Iridum. Take a quick photo. These photos were just impossible back in the day, you know? I can just imagine people being, like, having the telescopic power, but not having the camera to be able to capture it. Click. Let's let this settle here for a moment. Sinus Iridum, the Bay of Rainbows. That's a little bit of labeling. It almost looks like a dragon head at the top, like a gargoyle, curling all the way around, breathing fire towards the word. Yo, thanks, Fantasy. The crispiness is real, indeed. Indeed. I'm just feeling so lucky to get these shots. And so I'll wait till it's really, really extra sharp, and I'm gonna take a photo. This is my little moon photo trick. Zoom in, and make sure that it's a steady shot, and then click take the photo with the remote. But tonight it's just all sharp, so really dig it. It's like a boat. What other region have we not looked at? Let's look at Mare Frigoris and Anaxagoras up at the top. So right here we got Anaxagoras crater and Mare Frigoris. Man, just everywhere is sharp tonight. It's great. So I'm pulling up my atlas. Dead center of the screen is... Actually, is it Pythagoras? I think this might be Pythagoras. Just thinking out loud. So what is that? That is... Pythagoras, Babbage, Eyepieces, Markov. I think it's just rotated differently. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, so the first one is Markov, and then Eyepieces, and then Babbage. And the sharp crested one is Pythagoras, yeah. Right, it's got to be. It's got to be. Let me get a label up in here. Alright, so that's a pretty decent shot. It's a little blurrier than the other regions. I mean, or it's having more trouble getting into focus. That's Pythagoras. What else we got? This is such a kind of pulled and tortured region with this V shape. Man, it's got such attitude here. It looks like a giant fortress and little faces peering out at you. You guys see this face right in the middle of the screen? Just a nose and an eye. It's definitely Hitler. Sorry. It's just so crazy, it looks creepy. And then demonic dog to the, there's like a jackal to the bottom right. I hope I'm not freaking you all out at 3:30 in the morning, but that's what I'm seeing. God damn it. Every damn time. Every damn time. Yeah, certainly devil faces and a few monsters and a jackal. Mostly the jackal at the bottom right corner. This guy. You know? I love it. Ellie Wynn is all over the pareidolia. Alright, that's recorded. Check out this little other pareidolia right here, this little gnome elf person with the cone ears looking downwards to the right, like the jester ears. This one is crazy. This one is like a little Yoda. It's like the Schwartz. It's like from Spaceballs. Let me know if you see this. This has got the whole arm with the arm bleeding out black liquid on the left. Let's see if y'all can see this one. Like wearing a crown even. It's even got the damn crown. I'm gonna hang out here for a second, see if y'all can see it. Alright, this little region, you see this dragon with the ugly witch head at the end of it. A little jammy over here. Alright, let's keep moving through the pareidolia, through the visions. What is this region right over here? What do we have here? Oh, back at sinus iridum. Man, this is sinus iridum really, really close. That's crazy. Oh my god. That's just madness. Let's look at that again. Whoa. It's childlike excitement every time. Look at this. It's madness. I want to find out what the name of this. So you see, even sinus iridum, which is like broken on the right hand side, is not only a hexagon, but also has a little hexagonal crater on the rim of it. It's just so recursive, this electric discharge machining phenomenon. That is called Bianchini crater. Let me put a label for y'all. Alright, this one is just nuts. But you can see sinus iridum this close. Let's see what Bianchini says. Bianchini is 38 kilometers and 9,000 feet tall. That's pretty crazy. But situated on basically on the rim of sinus iridum. For reference, let's zoom out. So this is definitely this and tomorrow night. If I'm maybe up tomorrow, I'll stream like right around now, and you get this similar like crazy view. And really what's going on is that the Terminator is just creeping up along this area, and it's showing sinus iridum in extreme relief. So we're getting this uncommon view. Really just some of the best that you can get on the moon. You know, like, it is true that the waxing crescent is quite beautiful, like the first like 7 to 15%, because you can see Earthshine really much better than you can on these waning phases. But really the waning phases give you this view of sinus iridum and the view of Aristarchus that we just had that you can't really get otherwise. So definitely my favorite. But yeah, so contextually, you can see the bottom of sinus iridum, and you can see the straight line and angle and another angle, and then Bianchini almost in the middle, actually as one of the vertexes on the hexagon. Just nuts. Yo, what's going on, Matthew Fields? Tech. Why not a daytime stream? Because I work and because I haven't set up for solar in a while. But I used to do some daytime streams. What's up, Voynich? Yep, that cake seems pretty baked. You might be talking about my brain, but it don't matter. Rolling into 4:15. And I think we'll be able to see M42 shortly. Just cruising around this, oh man, look at Copernicus. This is just insane. Insane. This is one of the best shots of Copernicus that I've seen from myself in 3 years. I think there was a shot like this in 2016, but I mean, that means nothing now. Let's take a quick snapshot. I'm going to record some raw footage here because this processed will look amazing. get some snacks. And I'll peer outside to see if Orion is coming up already. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. I have to move the scope a little bit back to Copernicus for a moment. Say what's up, and good night, Ellie. Have a great one. Yeah, I just got this Earthshine dark side portion illuminated. It's quite grainy, but looking pretty sweet. That's a little better, actually. Yeah, just an awesome crispiness. Trying to take advantage of it, get some good footage. More tunes, more moons. A little bit longer, maybe 10, 15 more minutes, and then we can call it. I'll hit 420. How about that? 420 round the clock. Yo, what up there? Welcome, Zazzle Pop. It says, sweet, my first live stream. Insomnia has its benefits. Well, it is the tail end of it, but you caught a bit, and I hope you catch another future one. And if you want some more information, check out the description of the video, ask around, and also check out past archives. But welcome, this moon is about to disappear above my window sill, so I'm losing the view, but it's still pretty crispy. It's been amazing tonight. If you want to go back and check out the earlier part of the vid. But welcome, welcome. More Iridium over here, looking pretty amazing. I would like to switch to M42 shortly, but as long as these views on the moon are still there, I'm going for it. It's about reaching the top of my window, so pretty much perfect timing. It's going to be a nice rest tonight after all this. Appreciate everybody hanging out so late. And I'm so happy to bring this footage to y'all and the tunes. Quick shout out to Electric Universe peoples. I'm going to read them off as I always do. I'll start off with Halton Arp and Emmanuel Velikovsky, and then Wal Thornhill, David Talbot, and many others. Go to the YouTube channels, check out Electro TerraVision and Greg J, Electric Universe Eyes, The Electric View, Chronos, See the Pattern, Suspicious Observers, Sky Scholar, Billy Elverton, and many others, and Dissident Science too, David D. Hilster. All right, everybody, a bit more of this. Let's check out, what else? Let's get back to Aristarchus for a moment, but I really think Copernicus probably tonight. Sinus Iridum right here, one of the better views. So incredible, so lucky. I think M42 is going to look pretty amazing. Excited. man, that's crazy. That's some live nebula for y'all. M42 in Orion's Hatsia sword. At the center is a cluster of stars called the trapezium. And you can see very clearly purple and red nebular solution. Let me know if y'all can see this right. Alright, so I want to take a couple of shots of M42, but I still feel like we got some moon zoomage left to do. So I'm going to switch it back to the camera direct to scope. I can barely speak, whatever. But let's get some more moon zooms, and then I'll close out again with M42. I told you the clarity is just nuts tonight. Live nebular. chat slowed down to a crawl. So funny. Look at the colors, and then everybody went into total silence. I love it. I got this interesting thing. I'm using a 2X Celestron Barlow as opposed to my Televue. And it's actually a little less gunk on the lens than the Televue. So the views are pretty incredible right now. So there's the 11-inch scope with the Sony and the 2X. So back up at the north, seeing that cool like jackal head, dog head with a dinosaur going on and like a witch up at the top. It's just the craziest pareidolia over here. Let me know if you're still alive in the chat room, everybody. Can't believe we had the moon for so long. It's finally, I think, starting to fade a bit. Let's take a look at Montes Recti. Yeah, that is some crazy zoomage. Let's get actually really close to this one. And earlier I was at Aristarchus, saw that really close up, logged some of that footage. Montes Recti right here. Awesome starlight. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Great night for scoping. I'm getting eaten by mosquitoes. It's just now they're feeding hour all over again. But it's worth it. Totally worth it. Let's record a bit more. And there's a lot of junk on this lens for sure. And just Copernicus in the wide shot here with the 2X is just remarkable. Hexagon ahoy. And in itself is almost like a 50% wane or wax. Who knows, man, but that is just crazy detail. Yeah, starlight. I'm just taking advantage of the moon, but taking advantage of still being able to see the moon, but I will definitely end on another shot of Orion. Here's actually the shot I just took a couple of minutes ago. And I got myself some pistachio ice cream, because it's always time for ice cream. Yeah, check it out. That is M42. But we'll go back to that in a few minutes. Oh, nearly starlight. Yo, what's going on, Kenneth? It's still crazy. I just see the moon finally starting to go above the windowsill, but it's been going for much longer than I thought. I do want to go to bed soon, but I definitely want to hit up M42 one more time. The moon is still going strong. Hell yeah, we're all going strong. But it's worth it weekend time. Or not the strong. We're not the weekend. Oh no, Kenneth, this is just a really good night, good skies. I'm using the 11 with the Sony A6 5, which I normally do. But yeah, man, just very, very lucky to get these types of views. So you can see the moon is finally disappearing. That's the top of my window. And I want to say that Aldebaran will come up right there as well. But anyway, saying goodnight to the moon. As soon as it disappears, we'll check out some M42, and then I'm going to get the heck out of here. typing. I can just talk. It's so funny. Anyway, yeah, so I have the F6.3 and I got the tube from the 2.5 Barlow. And I realized that like the 11-inch, when you have the extender, this is basically the end of where the mirror focuses. But it does give you a bit more wide shot, and that means a tiny bit more of whatever picture you're taking when it comes to nebula. So this looks like an 8-inch without anything. But crazy detail, trapezium, live nebula. Pretty much this one, and last night I did some nebula shots. If y'all want to check out that stream, at the end I took some shots of some star clusters, the Trifid Nebula and the Lagoon Nebula, both of which, and I think the Prawn Nebula probably, those are the ones that you can really, are the only other ones besides this one that you can see in live. But nothing like this really. Alright, so finally winding it down over here. Appreciate everybody hanging out for so long. I know some people just joining probably for their morning shift. Zazzle Pop and Ellie and Jello and Duplicat and Fantasy and Starlight. Spectrum. Sully's Girl. Oh yeah. And Kenneth Cantu. Oh, sorry, Kenneth, I'm not sure what you're asking about. Are they on my site? I'll be honest, I haven't updated the site in forever. I pretty much dedicate all of my time to this, just doing the show. Pretty much the last year or so, I've been doing like 3-hour shows every time, and it takes a lot, so I kind of suck at the updating of the websites. But I do want to update Flickr at some point. I have a lot of great new stills from the last few years. And ultimately, I want to put together a whole compilation of all the great moon 4K shots. But really, like, it takes a lot to edit them. That's the only reason I haven't done it. 4K editing beyond like a 2-minute video it takes forever to render, to move that around, to add titles. So at some point, 4K footage will be easy to work with, and then I'll be like producing so much vintage, so much content from all the past few years of filming, recording. All right, last song for the night. What shall it be? What shall it be? Always like, feel for you. All right, everybody, have a great Saturday. I may or may not stream tomorrow, but if I don't, I'll catch you all on the new moon or maybe a Jupiter or Saturn show. Take care, stay electric, stay wise, stay safe, and share the show, and share kindness.